Hello my friends, how are you doing today? So let's discuss something about the energy. Unfortunately, nowadays, especially people who stay in the big cities, people facing the problem like have no power, have no energy. Even when you like do some work in an office, so we just sit all day, do nothing, and we come back like exhausted, like super tired and don't have any power for anything else. Even to our own kids, I even don't say about any extra project or go to gym, and it's pretty sad story. So what I want to say for try to find a solution, so try to find the energy source for you, or maybe get rid of any obstacles what take energy from you. It's like can be like a huge variety. Probably I'm really lucky in this case. I don't know, always full of energy, want to try do different activities. Like in the morning I training with one guys, and evening like my friend go, okay, just give me a company, go to the gym, of course I will, and so on. And a lot of guys, even with who I work on the same company, they said, oh, I just so exhausted, just I cannot do anything, I just come back home, sit on the sofa, lay down on the bed, that's it. Maximum what can do, just take a controller, put a TV, that's it. And when you take some food, you eat it, all your digestion go down, and damn. So in my opinion, one of the problem is the food. We spend a lot of energy for digestive food, so it will be quite reasonable just reduce amount of food, or make some food what make you feel lighter. Just make some kind of experiment. If you're really tired from your work, I don't know, you're sitting near the computer, if you have a chance, try to change it. I don't know, do something else. But if we're talking about exercises, well, your body will not give you any energy if you will not ask. So you will not get any response. Basically, I mentioned it many times in other videos as well, if you will watch it. So if you want to do something, make a request. So I'll give you a simple example. Bus almost moving away, you running couple of minutes, you get in the bus, you're happy, you're smiling, your heartbeat get a bit faster, or your blood pressure get a bit higher, you're happy. Because your body know, okay, you're running, like from history, maybe you need to catch an animal or need to catch a woman, who know, or run away from a man or woman, who knows, the enemy. So body will give you certain hormones for it. You boost your hormones a bit, you get a bit happier. So same thing about the exercises. You just take your trainers, you have no mood, you're super tired, doesn't matter. You go to the swimming pool or gym, or where you go, maybe to the park for run, and start a little bit of jogging, or make your push-ups or squats. 1-2 sets, your heart rate get a bit higher, your blood pressure get a bit higher, your body will know, okay, you do the workout, you do the activity, okay, get some more hormones for it, get some more energy for it, and you know, after you don't want to stop already. You're ready to warm up, you're ready, you have more energy, you're ready to go forward. So same if you run or you swim or you do some fitness or dancing, you make a couple of moves and you push it forward, and it's how it works. So basically you do the request and you get a response, so pretty similar. So basically it works for the many things. And yeah, in this case, much better do it on an empty stomach or eat really light food. Fruits, vegetables will be perfect. Maybe just drink, I don't know, protein shake. Sometimes I just drink a milk. I don't have a time for, let's say, for the meal, for eat, and I don't know if I get a meal, I'll spend a lot of time after I have no time for training, or it will be heavy. I need to wait for until it will be digest or whatever. Even eat the grains, let's say, like oats, it should be like really little, waste of time. So make it really simple. Sometimes I just drink eggs, that's it. Yeah, about drinking eggs, some people say, oh, it's not safe and whatever, not taste good. Yeah, it not taste good, but I'm not really care much. I know this food good for me, this not good for me. But also you can mix it with some spices and milk and make it really good taste. And it's really natural. If we can believe in a theory of a caveman, so everything they find, raw meat or whatever, they eat it. Yeah, I met some guys who eat raw meat and fish, but on my opinion, it's bad because so many things can live inside of animal's body what you cannot get rid of. Really harsh example, like doctors found worms in a man's brain and so on, and you cannot take it out. And some creatures can live in your muscles, same different bad worms, and they will give you like super big uncomfort and make your life is disaster. Same animals like elephants, I don't know, wild pig or bears, they get really aggressive and attack anyone and anything. And one of the causes because they have a lot of different bad bugs and bad worms in their body, what makes them suffer a lot, and they just super aggressive, attack anything. I read one really cool article. Oh my god, what is his name? I forgot the author. So he wrote about research of these wild animals. So when they was cut it and they found like a lot of these bed bugs inside, so they conclude and make them suffer like a lot. So they try to avoid. Yeah, about the eggs, couple guys I know, they was poisoned with the milk, some milk bacteria, and they cannot eat milk anymore and drink milk products or drink milk. And couple of guys, they get salmonella from eggs. And one man, he boiled the eggs, maybe boil not so good or whatever, he eat boiled eggs and get some disease what is super bad, like really bad. He cannot eat eggs anymore. Another guy, he make an omelet, he fried the omelet and it doesn't help. Perhaps it wasn't fried so well, somewhere a little bit, and this bacteria was survived. So he fried the omelet and eat it and get salmonella and like was sick for a long time. He cannot eat and even look on the eggs anymore. So in this case, if they boil it, fried it, and it doesn't help, so okay, I can eat it raw, it not make any difference at all. So yeah, about the energy. So we have a huge factors what take our energy out, and if we don't have energy, how we can like live in a, I don't know, on 100%. If you like, you don't have power for meet your friends or give attention to your girlfriend, spend time with your kids and so on, working on your project, like not on your work, on the project you really like to work, and you just don't have a power. You want to go exercises because, I don't know, you love skiing or maybe you love dancing, yoga, and you have no power to go. So, you know, it seems like we losing the sense of our living and so on, and we need to do something for it. So one of the causes pretty common is the food, the wrong food, the manage your food. So try to eat food what give you energy, not take it. So for example, you eat a really big lunch and you get sleep. It seems like our body just, okay, just switch him off, just put him to sleep, because otherwise if he will not stop, he kill himself with such big amount of food. And maybe your body cannot produce so much insulin. And yeah, if you have a really high level of glucagon in your blood, basically, yeah, you can kill yourself with the food. But yeah, our body works so well and we're so happy we have so many different kind of protection. So you can reduce your food, you can change your food, maybe more cellulose, slow carbs instead of fast carbs, and so on. Make it feel lighter. Environment is really important. Many cities, like not only China, like what's really polluted by factories, many cities we have a really high pollution. So if you have a chance to move to the city where the air a bit more fresh, with the water a bit more clean, it's great. Yeah, water is really important about the water, but for not make it videos endless, I will make another explanation about the water, another one. So yeah, try to get a clean water, as clean as possible. Organic food, I don't know if you can order something from a farm, you know, or someone can send it from a countryside, like really good food. Maybe it might help, who knows. And yeah, environment, we have like lot of Wi-Fi and so on. I know one man, I make a video for him, and he work in a Wi-Fi company. On that time it was a 3G, and they put like a big routers for big company. And he said when they test it on a high power and low power, and usually they find the balance like on a really low level. So it's, let's say it works on 30 meters or 100 meters or whatever the surface you need to cover, so make it safe. So he said when they tested on a high power, like all of the insects and all of the birds, everything just was died around on a quite big distance. And when they put like a bigger, more powerful rotors, he said when they tasted on a full power, he said like all of the insects was burned nearby. What everything was closed nearby was just literally burned. And it was long time ago, maybe 10 years, I don't know, really long time ago. And I said, damn, like 3G is dangerous, but now times change. And we have like radio waves, different kind of microwaves, so many stuff what make kind of influence on us. Even the sockets, we have sockets, and not many people check what the frequency is. I saw it by standards it's supposed to be about 60 Hz, so before the 60, and we don't know it's safe or not. I got an electrician who checks the wires everywhere in the studio, and he said like in a place nearby they have a frequency of 200, what like really harmful for your body, basically for your heart. So if you stay in that place for too long, but yeah, no one care, no one check anything. Also I met a guy, really funny, he had like a lot of different meters and he make research, and he said like in some places in the city like level of radiation is quite high, and he said like where it come from, because it's no electric station, no nothing nearby, but the level of radiation in a certain places is really high. So if you take all of that parameters and check in a city, we have like a huge kind of influence on us, what works not in a really bad way. Yeah, stress, it's really big and common problem. So if you can stay out of stress, it's just great. In stress, our hormones go down, and if you get a depression, it's even worse. So now depression in for last 50 years is get on the 4th place of disease what a lot of people suffering. So at about 50% of population suffering from depression. And your depression put not only your hormones down, take your energy down. So if you can be out of depression and stay out of stress, it's just really cool. You can save really huge amount of energy for you. And now the scientists, they predict like depression in the next 10 years it might be on a 2nd place. So it's mean from a 15 it might be 30-40% of people in the world suffering from a depression. And usually, yeah, it's everything became from the environment. Because when I travel quite a lot, such problem mostly only for the big cities, but yeah, majority of people stay in the big cities. People who stay in the countryside and villages, they don't have such things like a stress or depression. You're lazy or what? You just go work in the field, no depression, no stress, no need to do the workout, whatever. And people more smiling, more laughing, people more singing songs, even old people, and atmosphere feels more calm. And also, what I notice, not only India or Asia or Latin America, people who stay in the villages, they look much healthier. You will not see a lot of people who have overweight, some, it's quite rare, and like look more fresh, skin color and everything like looks more healthy without using any makeup or etc. So yeah, probably staying closer to the nature, more natural stuff to us. Another thing what I can suggest when I practice meditation and different energy techniques, yeah, if you can have like some classes in the park for the Tai Chi, Wing Chun, yoga, meditate, do something with the energy, Reiki, anything, can try it as well. It can boost your energy level up a little bit as well. Even a little bit might be enough for be more productive on your work, be more I don't know, happy and more joy inside your family or inside your friend circle. Yes, meditation, concentration, visualization, if you can practice a lucid dreams or out of body experience, everything is really useful. So I would say a lot of energy, I cannot say for sure, let's say how, 50%. It's really difficult for measure, but maybe on my experience, maybe 50% of our energy we burn on our emotional state, feelings, on our thoughts. So basically our thoughts burn all of the energy we have. We're thinking too much about a different shit, like we're worrying what will be tomorrow, we're worrying what we said yesterday with our colleagues and what they said about us because we are so important, and now we fell down with our mistakes, and it can be like endless story about all of the thoughts, what happened in our heads. So yeah, if you can control your thoughts and think less, so became from thinking process to realization process, like be more conscious. It's really difficult to explain. You need to practice meditation for control your thoughts. It's have many different techniques. I'll probably will put some later on, some kind of meditation what I do, what works for me. Not 100% works for you, but still you can try, and you have access to the internet, I hope so you can find much more. Just don't be lazy, just make a simple research. And yeah, when you can start controlling your thoughts and you think less, you don't have this chaotic process what's going on in your head, like so many thoughts. You become everything calm and smooth, and it's feel like you're not losing energy anymore on it, and it's burned really a lot, and it might be cause it make us exhausted. What other factors? Food we mentioned, environment, I don't know, for many people they stay close to the work and cannot change the work, so environment is really important and difficult to know how to change it. Yeah, your home place, try to check if everything is quite safe, you stay in a safe area, like everything is good, no factory chemicals around. I know that you can make the best research you can. Stress, depression, yeah, you'll be really lucky if you stay out of. And probably, in my opinion, it's most common. We mentioned already. So yeah, you just try to be healthy. And if you increase your activity, so you say you always do some cardio, do some cycling in a park, or maybe walking or running. So if you keep your activity level a bit higher, so you will have an energy level high as well, because your body always know, okay, you're really active person, you do workout, you need more energy, and your body will give you more energy. It means your metabolism will be a little bit higher, and it will digest all of your calories for give you energy for moving out, give you a bit more hormones for being more active, and so on. All right, so just yeah, don't be shy for leave a comment what other topic will be interesting for you. Probably soon I will make maybe a few fitness models for make an interview, just ask about their lifestyle, what food they eat, and etc. So hopefully this information was interesting for you, and I'll see you later.